Hey everyone, it's episode 2, if you will, of Walking in My Mind. Thank y'all for sticking with me. Today, I'm going to be talking about some tough stuff, so here's your warning. I'm talking about self-harm and a little bit of personal darkness, so just want to give you that heads up. I also got some feedback about the background noise, and I'm recording this on the back half of my walk away from traffic, so hopefully that'll clear up. Okay, now that that's over, I kind of want to talk about why I started all this and kind of what led to it. A few years ago, I think about 4 years ago now, I was not in a good situation personally, professionally. Imposter syndrome was huge, and I kind of started spiraling. And it got to the point that I cut myself off from everyone. I mean, literally everyone in my life. I hid in my room. I hid away from my family, my friends, and I didn't go out for auditions anymore. I still went to class because I was depressed, not wasteful. But it got to a really bad point one night, and it got so bad that I nearly reached over to the nightstand drawer where I keep my knife collection and nearly ended it all. And it was at that point that scared me so bad that I finally admitted I needed to do something about it. I wasn't going to ignore it anymore. So I talked to family and friends, and more importantly, talked to my doctor, and got on meds and started getting things under control. About that time, I also changed professions, went through a couple months of unemployment until I landed at a place that I fit in from day one. And for me, it was a total change. I no longer dreaded going to work. I enjoyed it. But that's not what I want to talk about. I let myself get into that bad place because I kept telling myself that my problems weren't worthy of help, that there were others that needed the assistance more, and I shouldn't take away from them. And that's what I believed. And sometimes I still do believe it. But I got help. And the first time I wrote about it, the first time I reached out, I was terrified of what people would say and how they would react. I thought everyone would abandon me. In fact, it was quite the opposite. I had more people coming to me and encouraging me. I had people reach out to me. I had people calling me. They were there for me. They didn't try to solve my problems. They didn't try to fix it immediately, and they didn't tell me that I was at fault. They didn't blame me. They listened. They were there for me. And if you know anybody going through a rough time, if you've got that friend that you haven't heard from in a while, they haven't posted in a while, they've kind of dropped off the grid, so to speak, reach out to them. Let them know you're there for them. It can be something as simple as a hi, how are you doing? Hey, let me go buy you a cup of coffee. Or do you just want to hang out? We don't have to talk. I can listen. But reach out to them. Sometimes that can literally save their life. And that's kind of where I was. I reached out. I got the help. Doctor put me on some good meds. Got everything back in order. And for a while, I was probably the most creative I'd ever been. I wrote, I crafted, I built, tried new things. For me, it was a total shift of everything I'd been living. I still had anxiety about going out in public or being away from home, and I still do. But every audition, every meeting, every after work function that I attend is another step in regaining and reclaiming who I was. So no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, it can work out for you. You know, you are cared about, you are loved, and people will be there for you. Anyway, we will be talking about happier subjects in the future. As always, if you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to let me know. And I will make this video. This video will be public, so if you know somebody that could use a bit of encouragement, please send it to them. Send them my way. You know, I like to bill myself as the world's oldest and hairiest cheerleader, so I will break out the pom-poms if I need to. Thanks a lot, everybody. If you like this, like it, share, subscribe, send your friends, and if you don't like it, that's okay too. Thanks. Bye.